Hey everybody, Ryan Eismart here with IOB Systems, and today I'm going to show you how easy it is to send a broadcast email to your lists inside of the IOB platform. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down to email marketing here, and we're going to go to click on email campaigns, and we're going to click add a new email campaign. We're going to leave the default selected to email blast and hit next. And we're going to give this a campaign name. So this is my test campaign, and you can name this whatever you want. This is only for your reference. Your clients or anything, or excuse me, your prospects or whatever aren't going to see this. This is just for your reference. And then go ahead and choose a delivery date, whatever day you want. And then go ahead and select delivery time. And keep in mind that this is going to send in your time zone, so you don't have to worry about modifying that at all. So just give your email a subject. So I'm going to say it's my awesome subject line. It's coming from me, my from email address. And you can choose HTML and text format. I always leave it to HTML, and the reason why I do that is so that you can track opens and click-through rates and things like that, which you won't be able to do if you choose the text version. So I'm just going to go ahead and move on from here. I'm not going to choose an email template at this time. And this brings me to my email list options. So I can go through and choose all customers if I want to, which will send to my entire database list. Now this is just a test site, so you can see I only have one in here. Or you can create a new email list if you want to, or you can just choose from an existing email list. So the nice thing about our platform is you can choose from multiple lists if you want to, or just one or the other. So it has some great customer segmentation that you can do with that. So just select the list that you want to use or send it to. So let's just assume I want to send an email to all of my customers. So everybody on my customer list is going to get this email. So I'm going to go ahead and hit next. And we have lots of different templates that you can choose from, obviously, in here, in all kinds of different categories, and you're welcome to use one of those if you want to. If you guys do want a custom email template or something like that, that's something we can certainly build for you, so that's something to keep in mind. But for right now, I'm just going to choose none and go with just a plain email. So I go ahead and hit next. And what this is going to do is bring me to this page, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and type out a little bit of text from my email. And keep in mind that we can insert a lot of different variables into our emails that we'll pull in from the customer record. So that's what this little tag insert button is over here on the right. So if I click this for the drop down, this is going to give me all kinds of different options that I can pull in. So I like to personalize my email, so I'm just going to go ahead and click on this tag recipient first name. So it just says the first name of the recipient, and what that's going to do is put this little tag in here. Now, leave that in here because what it's going to do is it's going to automatically pull the first name of every person in your database record, so it's automatically going to personalize it for you. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and give it a couple returns and just type in some text here. This is my email message, and you can put whatever you want to in here. Obviously, make it as long as you want. And then let's say we want to put a link in this email because we obviously want this to go somewhere. So I'm just this is a test link, and I'm going to go ahead and highlight the text that I want to make a link and click on the add link button. And for testing purposes, I'm just going to say let's send this to my home page, iobsystems.com, called test link. And go ahead and hit OK. And so it puts that test link in there. And then I always put to your online, oops, I can spell, success. Ryan. There we go. Alrighty. So I'm going to go ahead and click Save Draft. And what I like to do is always send a test email to myself. So when you click Send Test Email, this is going to give you an option to put your email address in there if it's not in there already, or if you wanted to send it to somebody else to have them review it, you could certainly do that too. So I'm going to go ahead and hit Send. And I'm not going to go through all this, but what it did was it sent me a test email. I could take a look at it. If I'm happy with it, I can go ahead and send this out. If I'm not, and come back and make changes. But we can also, as just double checking, we're going to go ahead and hit Next. And what this is going to do is give me a preview of what my email is going to look like here. So I think that looks pretty good, and that's exactly what I wanted to do. So I'm going to go ahead and then hit Send Campaign. What it's going to do is going to pop up a message that says, basically it's a confirmation saying this is what the subject line is, this is who it's from, this is who it's going to, this is the date it's going to send. And as soon as you hit this send button, it will schedule the email to be sent. So if you send it, like if you wanted to send in an hour, it will send it an hour. If you chose to send it a week from now, it'll send it a week from now. So that's how that works. So I'm going to go ahead and click close. And once your email campaign has been sent, it will actually go through and give you the analytics for it as well, and we'll go over that at a later date. So I hope that this tutorial has been helpful, and good luck sending your emails.